I'm Bill DeFoi with Studio 500, and we're at Casa Lopez in downtown Oxnard, and we're visiting with Maria. Maria, you're part of a folklorical group. Tell us about the group itself and what it represents.
The group represents our beautiful Mexican culture through the dance of folklorico, which shows the sights, the sounds, and the beauty of our culture. We're here at Casa Lopez to demonstrate that. We've been here for a little over a year now, and just so happy to be here.
How did you get involved with the group?
Oh gosh, I've been a dancer for many, many years, especially with Jesus Gonzalez, our teacher here. We've been dancing for 25 plus years, so I'm just happy to still be here with him.
It is very interesting, having watched you perform earlier today. That's quite an amazing achievement when you think of all the dance moves that have to be in sync.
Definitely in sync, and we put what we call ganas. Ganas meaning you put in your heart and soul into the dance and the steps, and like I said, it portrays our culture, and we're very proud of that, and that's why we're here today.
There is a lot of energy out on the dance floor.
Absolutely. A lot of energy, especially if you start hitting, our middle age and over. It's a lot of energy.
You can't be more than 23.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. We won't go there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. And we're now visiting with Alexis. You're also part of the folklorical group here at Casa Lopez. Tell us a little bit about your involvement.
My involvement started when I was 5 years old. He actually was married to one of my sisters, and as a little sister, I kind of had to get pushed into the dancing, which I now love and adore because I was raised with it. It's my culture. It's good exercise. Can't lie. Hitting 40, it's just good exercise. I love it, and I'm glad that the younger kids and the younger generation is keeping it up, and that we have a bigger group now. It's good to see the culture keep going.
You people, when you perform, you really commanded that audience out there.
We sure do. Sometimes we actually do rely on the audience because we feed off of it. It's an energy. It's that the love of the folklore, and it's just we're out there doing things that we love.
All right. Very good. Alexis, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And we're visiting with Jesus Gonzalez. Jesus, good to see you out here. I understand you're the ringleader of this folklorical group.
Well, I tried to be the ringleader, but unfortunately I am. And I like it, and you know what, it's in my heart to dance. God gave me the knowledge to teach what I know, and they're really beautiful, really beautiful.
You have one dance out there that you have a couple of swords everybody is holding, at least the guys. These are real swords.
Oh, definitely, yes. It's really hard, and I'm almost 60 and I'm still doing it, and I don't know how, but it's beautiful. I love it, and it's like really intense on my heart.
It's a very intensive dance, and when you put those things together, you see sparks.
Yeah, you see that?
I saw that.
That was beautiful, huh?
Very beautiful.
Good. Because I don't see nothing. I go in a trance and start doing it and doing it and doing it for my people. I want the people around me to enjoy what I do. And that's what I teach my kids. I say, you know what? Every time you do something like this, you have to put your effort and do everything 100%. I don't want nothing. It's not going to be professional. You have to be a professional or get out of the group. But that's why they do it so beautiful. And the swords, the machetes, whatever, is the best.
Tell us a little bit about the costumes that are involved. Is there a certain region of Mexico that they represent?
You're killing me. My English is not so extensive, but I want to try to do it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, every state in Mexico has the customs and different kind of, like this. You see this, the outfit, this charro outfit, depends how many these things, around things you have, is the richest guy. If I have like all full, I'm rich. And then half that has not a lot of money. It depends. The money that you have in Mexico is the way that you dress. Thank you.
And what about the girls' costumes? Beautiful, beautiful costumes.
That I have somebody else that can tell you that. One of my dancers, I can tell you about the costume.
Okay, Alexis, tell us a little bit about that.
The dresses, the performance that you saw today was from the state of Jalisco. Typically, it's the big, colorful dresses with lots of movement, but there are different states with different colors and different dress styles, short, long, very beautiful dresses that we also dance with in the state of Veracruz, which is white. They're closer to the ocean. It's a little fresher dress. A lot of the dresses represent kind of what the agriculture, what the land is, where the dances come from.
All right. So, Jesus, mi amigo, so tell us, how can people find out more about your group? Maybe they'd like to have them come out and perform, have you perform for them, that kind of thing.
Well, we practice every Tuesday here in Casa Lopez. Thanks to the owner of Casa Lopez, they give us a chance to practice and perform every Sunday. And like that, the culture is still alive. And Casa Lopez, every Tuesday, 5 o'clock, we're here. I want to introduce you with one of my new students. His name is Adrian. I want you, if you don't mind, you can ask some questions about the dance group, please.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Adrian. So, Adrian, tell us a little bit about your involvement with the dance group.
With this dance group?
Yes.
Well, I just barely joined it not too long ago, just a few months ago. And like Jesus said, like this is a professional group, so he pretty much makes us professional. Because he's probably one of the best dancers I know. And he has taught me a lot, and he's made me improve my dancing skills from before.
All right, very good. Adrian, Maria, Alexis, Jesus, who have you got coming in now? Hi there. Come on up. What's your first name?
Annabelle?
And tell us about your involvement with the group.
Well, since I was a kid, I've always liked folklorico, and I just didn't know exactly what resources there was to join it. So he found us, and he was like, I'll teach you guys this, that. And I was like beyond happy, because that's something I've always been wanting to learn. And I can 100% say the practices are tough, but they are so worth it, because it's just amazing. Like the thrill you get performing, and it's part of my culture, so I really feel good to bring it out, because there's not that many, you don't see it that much often, so it's like I'm really proud of it, and I love it.
It looked like everybody was having a good time out there today.
Yeah, it's so much fun, because you get such an adrenaline, and then when the audience is clapping because you're doing a good job, it boosts your confidence more, because it just makes you feel really good.
Makes all that hard practice pay off.
So worth it.
All right.
Thank you. Introduce another one.
All right, let's get one more besides this gentleman.
Yes.
All right. What's your first name?
George.
George. So, George, tell us about how you got involved with this group.
Well, like Annabelle said, when I was a little kid, dancing just been a big part of my life, and I was always searching for a new style of dance. And then finally, I learned that there were a folklorico group, so I joined one. And then I heard about this group, and he invited us to come join with them, so we joined this group, and it's been really fun since.
Very good. What have you learned since joining the group?
I learned a lot of discipline, and then I learned a lot of styles of I learned a new style of dancing.
Makes you appreciate the culture, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's a really big part of the culture.
All right, thank you very much. I hear a Sylvia in the background. Come on over, Sylvia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Tell us about how you got involved with the group.
I was about 14 years old when I first started dancing. I am now 43, and 20-some years later, I reconnected with the dance group, our teacher and fellow dancers, and here I am. I just said I was going to practice, and I fell in love with it all over again, and so I'm performing as well.
And what is your takeaway from all of this?
My culture. I love showing off the beautiful culture that we Mexicans have.
Excellent.
I'll tell you something. She's a captain in the army.
In the reserves.
Captain in the reserves. Well, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. You're worth it.
Well, thank you. We'll talk. All right. And I'm Bill DeFoi with Studio 500.